Okay, welcome to turn 2. Russia has 40 IPCs to spend. They're going to spend 2 IPCs moving one of their minor factories. They're going to spend 8 on 2 artillery, 12 on 2 tanks, and 18 on 6 infantry. They will be making 4 attacks this round. They will be attacking Belarus with 1 infantry from Leningrad and 2 fighters from Moscow. They will be walking into Smolensk with a single infantry from Moscow. And they will be attacking western Ukraine with 2 infantry and an artillery from Ukraine, and Bessarabia with 2 infantry and an artillery from Ukraine. So those are the attacks, and we'll do them in order. I can't remember if I mentioned it, but this fighter and this tactical bomber are going to be attacking C-Zone 115 as well. I don't think I mentioned that, so I am going to have to add this. Okay, I did add a 2nd infantry from Leningrad to the attack here, but this is the attack on Belarus. We're coming in with 2 infantry, not 1, and 2 fighters versus a tank. I have a bad feeling about losing one of the infantry. So that's 2 1s and 2 3s. All misses. Oh, this is bad. Hit. Okay. All misses. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Hit. Oh, bloody hell. Alright, I guess I retreat. Wow. Jesus. Okay. Okay, this is an attack on C-Zone 115. The German transport Schiff 23 Steyr and the German cruiser Prinz Eugen are being attacked by a fighter and a tactical bomber. The tactical bomber has elected to try its target select on the cruiser. Miss. Alright, so the fighter will try and hit the cruiser, and it misses. And the cruiser will fire, and of course it hits. So we'll lose the tactical bomber. Fighter will go again. Hit. Miss. Okay, so the transport is auto-killed and the fighter survives. Man, the rolling in this game has just been crazy bad on both sides. It's the battle for western Ukraine. 1 artillery and 2 infantry, both supported because these are enhanced artillery. 3 misses. God, the rolls in this game. Miss. Well, that's at least good news. Everybody's rolling badly. 1 hit. That's all they needed. Okay. Miss. Okay. So Russia takes the territory with no casualties. Okay, attack on Bessarabia. Same unit profile as the last attack for the Russians. 1 artillery and 2 infantry. 1 hit. The Germans are defending, however, with 1 infantry instead of a tank this time. Miss. Okay, so Russia takes the territory with no casualties. Okay, the plane, the surviving plane that participated in the C-Zone 115 attack is going to land in Archangel. The 2 planes from the Belarus attack are going to land in Archangel. The artillery from Leningrad is going to move to Archangel, as is the minor factory. We paid 2 IPCs to do that, so Archangel is going to be the place where the new factory is. The infantry from Vologda will move to Archangel. From Moscow, we're going to rail 2 infantry and an anti-aircraft artillery to Archangel. And from way all the way down in Stalingrad, we're going to rail 1, 2, 3 this infantry into Archangel as well. In the southern parts of Russia's area, the guy from Rostov is going to move into Ukraine. The guy from Caucasus is going to move into Rostov. And we are going to make use of the Trans-Siberian Railway to rail an artillery piece almost the full length of the railway to Buryatia. The 2 infantry from Saka will go to Buryatia. The tank from Yenisei will go to Buryatia, and the 2 infantry from Yenisei will go to Yakut. So I'll be back in a sec with placement and money. Okay, purchases. You can only build 2 in a factory that's just moved. So we're going to build an artillery and a tank in Archangel. We are going to build an artillery and 2 infantry in Ukraine. And we're going to build the remaining 4 infantry and 1 tank in Moscow. In terms of changes to the money, Russia is going to go up 1 for Smolensk, 2 for Western Ukraine, and 1 for Bessarabia, so that's 4 IPCs. So that's the swing on the tracker. So they're going to go from 29 to 33. The Germans are going to go from 52 to 48. Okay. In terms of income, they have a base income of 33 IPCs. They get 5 IPCs for holding Ukraine, Urals, and Siberia. And they get 2 IPCs for holding northwest Iran. They also, and I'm going to remember to do it this time at the end of this turn rather than at the beginning of one of the other turns, I'm going to roll the Lend-Lease die. And they got a 1. And the 1 for Lend-Lease is 1 artillery unit placed in Amur or Archangel. Well, I'll place it in Archangel. So let's put another artillery unit in Archangel as Lend-Lease. Okay, so the Russians collect in total 33 plus 5 plus 2 is 40. So they're going to put 40 IPCs in their coffer for next turn. There we go. Okay, disposition of forces. They are still convoying Norway in Sea Zone 125. Remember, the 2 German boats could not get them out. Archangel has 4 infantry, 1 anti-aircraft, 3 artillery, 2 tanks, and 3 fighters. Smolensk has an infantry. Moscow has 4 infantry, 1 artillery, 1 tank. Western Ukraine has 2 infantry and an artillery. Bessarabia has 2 infantry and an artillery. Ukraine has 3 infantry, 2 artillery, 2 tanks, and 2 mechanized infantry. Rostov has an infantry. And then in the Far East, Yakut has 2 infantry. Buryatia has 5 infantry, 2 tanks, and an artillery. And if I haven't missed anybody, that should be all of the Russian units. Japan's up next. We'll see how they respond to the United States basically killing most of their navy. That's next.